Originally, this video was part of a Udemy marketing course, but I've decided to make it available for free for you right here on YouTube. Anytime you need to get a hold of me, all you have to do is mouse over this picture and click on the white eye icon. This time on Marketing to Tourist, I'd like to talk to you about the psychology of color. Let's go to work. The psychology of colors that you may use in your website is really fundamental. And in fact, in all of your marketing, color is really important. Different colors on almost a primal level will tell an awful lot about your website and will elicit certain emotions. So you want to carefully consider color when you're doing marketing. Now, did you know that the color blue elicits trust in most people? And if you have a business that you want to be considered trustworthy, blue is a terrific color for you to choose. For example, if you have a car, you need your car to be trustworthy. You need for it to be reliable. Banks also use blue in much of their marketing. So a website that is blue oftentimes will elicit trust. Green, on the other hand, is life. Of course, it's everywhere in nature, and it is a very soothing color. So you'll find that certain supermarkets will, in fact, rely on green as their color. Red and yellow are very primal colors. If you put someone into an MRI and show them the color red, their brain will actually light up. It's not a coincidence that red lights and stop signs are the color red. And if you think red and yellow are colors that speed things up, let me show you something. Fast food restaurants around the world are major multi-billion euro corporations. Obviously, they're going to have major marketing departments, so it can't be a coincidence that they all use the same two red and yellow colors. Now, if all your competitors are using the same colors, there's not a thing in the world wrong with a little food counter-programming. However, you'll notice as we go up the food scale, these rules begin to break down. More soothing colors become common. Indeed, Red Lobster barely uses the color red. Here's something for you. There's actually been a study done that shows children will eat yellow Skittles last. Now, earth tones will show authority. So if you want to make people believe that you're a real authority figure on a certain color, in fact, some of the earth tones are very good. Women, by the way, are attracted to the color purple. And in fact, I have built purple websites exactly for that reason. You'll also find that women are attracted to pastels more than the brighter colors that many men are attracted to. We mentioned before that purple is popular with women. Purple also is used to denote creativity and wisdom. By the way, high contrast colors are shown to work better in marketing. As you know, Walmart is the world's largest retailer, so it's safe to assume these guys know exactly what they're doing. As we scroll down the page, notice where your eye falls. What is your eye attracted to? It's those little red rollback accents, and that's not a coincidence. They're using red as an ornament to draw your eye. Now, red doesn't always work the best. In this particular example, it's more of a salmon color, but it's outperformed by 2-to-1 against the blue. Now, I'm going to show you how you can do an A/B test or split test on your own. However, that's in a different video on Google Analytics. First, let's try one last example. This happens to be from my personal website. I was having a lot of trouble with this page, my home page. It wasn't converting. People were bouncing. Here's another page inside the website. Notice the Get Tips button. Very stylish, it matched my menu bar, but back on the home page, it really wasn't driving people in deeper to the site. They were bouncing, they were going away. All I did was add click here, change the button to red, and it changed my conversion rate. speaking of colors, there's a website I would recommend to you, colorlovers.com. It's an English website, and they will be very helpful in helping you choose colors that will actually complement each other and go together. By the way, kids don't seem to have a different color preference from most adults, and research also shows that across cultures there seems to be very little difference between color preferences. I hope some of this was helpful for you, and of course, as always, you're welcome to get a hold of me. I'll see you soon. Take care.